What's been your biggest win?
I grabbed 13 clients in 10 days. It was absolutely incredible. With AR, it just really put me in a position where, like I said, I now have a professional piece, and I feel like now, I just more so look like a coach more than ever. I have the front end of the business that's just better inside and out. If you want to make more than 10 to 15K, just have a call with Dan or whoever's over there and get signed up. Because listen, at the end of the day, you took a chance of being a coach. At the end of the day, you took a shot in jumping in a very...
Welcome back to AR. My name is Mike Crowson, the CEO and co-founder of AR Funnel. And today I have Joey here. You can see behind him, this man has some history in winning some cards, great prep coach, great coach in general. Also a serial entrepreneur doing multiple things, been in the supplement space for quite some time, even has his own cookie company that he gets to do with his significant other, which is also pretty near to my heart as well, because I've been there and done that. Joey, man, thank you so much for coming on today, buddy.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely.
So let's just walk through it, man. Let's just elephant in the room. How many cards have you gotten?
Technically, right now, I got 5 IFBB Pros. I got 3 men's physique pros. I got 1 bikini pro, which we rocked in Texas. And then I also have a figure pro as well. And then my first ever was actually an OCB pro in bikini. So I technically have 6, but I got 5 IFBB Pros.
That's awesome. So out of all the different categories, who do you prefer to work with?
So it's crazy. I literally built myself, I was like this men's physique coach at one point, and I've always wanted to be so versatile. And I think that was a problem, coming into the game of things. I didn't want to be this one directional person where it was oh, he's just that type of coach. He only works for that. To be honest, I love all the categories. My goal is I want pro cards in every division. Now I got the men's physique guys. I need a bodybuilder and a classic. Then I can lock down all the guys' classes, and then I can work over to the girls, get me a wellness, get me a women's physique, just get me one in every category. Because to be honest, bro, I just wanted to be so versatile in coaching. That's how I always coached. It didn't matter if I was doing this beautiful weight loss journey or I was taking somebody from nothing to something. It's just always been a passion of mine, bro. I just wanted to be super diverse. I don't really have a favorite class. I guess I just want to be in all the classes. I want to be that coach that shows up. All right, bro, who do you have? I want to be like that guy. So that's always been my dream and my passion. So all I do, bro, is when there's a curriculum I follow, I'm listen, you turn pro, you got to make me a copy, but some of these are the originals. And then all I do, bro, is I take the photos from different. I got Gage up there in Pittsburgh. I got me, Julian, Steve in the overall, me and Devin, me and the bikini girl. That's me and Richie when he won his at Pittsburgh. So it's very nostalgic to me, bro. There's nothing more motivating coming in and watching the team win. It just, it gives you purpose in life, bro. It makes you really think
Absolutely.
this is what I'm supposed to be
I
doing.
tell every single coach that we work with that's got pro cards, and I'm like, why don't you have a copy of it? I would be photoshopping, making one. I'd be at FedEx tomorrow, printed on the wall.
Yep.
Don't make no sense to me.
It doesn't, bro. It's such a massive achievement at the end of the day. And I'm for my idea, I'm bro, I have this whole room. I'm trying to come up in here and it look like a Hall of Fame place. What
all these look like Tetris, bro. Just trying to make it
bro,
work.
It's I want to hopefully get to a point where I got to go to another room at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's how we are with our plaques. So here at HQ, we've got plaques where somebody does 10, 25, 50, or 100 or $1 million a year. And when you get a plaque and we basically ship you one, we keep one. And when you come in office, you sign it. So we have one room that's almost full, say it's 3/4 full. And then it's going to come into the rest of the room. So it's it's going to suck on move out day, but it's really cool now.
Yeah, man.
So how long have you been actually coaching now?
So I've been officially coaching now for 10 years, right on the missile.
Wow.
So yeah, I started coaching a little bit before, kind of back in 2015. But 2017 is kind of when I made the LLC and made it a thing. So I've been pretty much coaching since essentially 2017 officially, but I was doing lifestyle and just basic dieting and helping people back in 2015.
Dude, that's a minute.
Bro. I'm I don't know. I blinked my eye and all of a sudden I'm here now.
Yeah.
I'm crazy because that's why I was even talking to you a little bit before. 2015 is when I was working for Rob and Dana. And it's just crazy how fast time just switched and flipped. It's insane.
Dude, it's so funny you say that because I forget that. I was I moved to Dallas in 2017. And it used to be oh, that's only 3 or 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's almost a decade.
Yeah.
I'm that's a long time.
I'm telling you. And I feel like once you get into the thing of like just with us, man, doing multiple things, it's you just wish there was another day. You wish there was another 24 hours because it's just so cyclical. And especially in coaching, everything becomes a countdown.
Yeah.
16 weeks, 12 weeks, everything's a countdown, which it's like the countdown's rolling. And all of a sudden you realize, well, there just went 3 months. Now all of a sudden we're sitting here, bro. Now we're in July. I don't know where this time goes. It's crazy.
And you just got off the stage yourself, right?
I did. So I did my first national show this weekend out in Universe.
First
Yes.
national show. Wow.
I competed in 2019 as my first ever show. I was a middleweight bodybuilder at 172 pounds. Did absolutely great. Went in, won the open, won the novice, won true novice, won novice bodybuilder. That was incredible. Went from there, competed in 2021. 2023. I did classic physique, dabbled up in that, won the overall there at the Big Cat Classic. And then I competed last year again because I was going to go and do nationals, but the time frame of things just didn't work. So I had to requalify. So I did the Ultimate Physique Champion in PA States last year, won both the overalls and classic there as well. And then hit Universe this weekend. Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm a realist, man. I got my ass kicked this weekend. I got beat down this weekend, bro. I did the 35 and over because I turned 35 in January.
Nice.
So I was like, let me do the 35 and over. Let me get up in the mix. And then I did open class B. At the end of the day, man, I mean, I'm a big realist. You know, same thing. Like, you know, I'm not that person. It's like, oh, the coach, you know, my coach messed my peak or the judges weren't looking at me or like, you know, the pump up didn't go right. It's like, no, bro, I'm honestly just not good enough yet for a full card. It just is what it is. It's like, but at the end of the day, man, I knew once I was back there for the 35 and over, I watched 4 guys that were in their first call outs for 40. I watched them come right off the stage and go right in front of me. And I'm like, all righty. Like, so
yeah.
let's hopefully we can get ourselves a 5th. I think I beat like maybe 3 people in the 35 and over. And then I was third call outs in class B in the open. And then at that point, bro, they just put
that
us
class
on
was stacked.
Bro, listen, there was dudes that I seen going into the show. There was 2 black dudes I seen in the show. That's probably 1 and 2 because I'm also a coach, bro. So I'm very realistic.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Listen, for me, bro, for my first national show, yeah, I'm trying to go there and cross it off. But at the end of the day, bro, I would love to hit the top 5. So as I'm looking at it, I'm like, well, there's 1 and 2. 1 definitely just ran through 35 and over. They didn't move him. Crazy, freaky black dude, wild proportions. And honestly, bro, I looked at him and I'm like, how did you make weight, brother?
Yeah.
Hollow bones. There is like 10 pounds of bone, 190 of muscle on that man. I watched him go up. And then another guy watched him. I seen those 2. And then a couple of the dudes literally from the 40s. There was 2 Arabic guys that were just wild, bro. Just mature, grainy, peeled out, crazy dense. So I was like, well, bro, first call out ain't there. I was like, maybe we can get up in a second. And then, of course, when second call outs didn't happen, I was like, you know what? It is what it is. I never lost in competing. I've never lost. So it's a hard thing to sit there on the side of the stage, bro, and watch a show. Because for me, I never will put a client in nationals for an experience. I don't believe in that.
Yeah, so we're going to get the top 5 or you ain't ready, don't compete.
That's it, brother. Because 1, I'm not wasting $1,000 to $2,000 to do it. You know what I mean? And 2, the worst thing that can happen for me, I understand the game. Does it hurt? Yeah, it hurts. Does it suck to lose in front of all the people that come to support you? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, man, I just got to get better. I'm already on my reverse. I'm already on my meals. I'm already on my same shit. You know what I mean? But the thing is when you put a client in a show and they're not ready for that and they go to nationals and get destroyed, there's nothing you can say in the moment that might make it better because like a conversation comes like, am I really meant for it? Do I really have it? Like, should this really be what I'm doing? And now you might have taken a client who arguably might just need a couple years to go pro or maybe 1 year. That client might never even compete again because of that experience.
I feel that my wife, she competed in her first show in 10 years. She did like figure 10 years ago. Of course, you know that means like bikini now, right?
You're no deal, bro. Yeah.
So she did bikini last year. And that's when I got back into the game because she said she was going to do a show. And I was like, I'll do one with you after a week of her dieting.
Yeah.
I'll do it with you. We did the Mid-Americans. Great show in Illinois. Very well run. 600 competitors.
Whoa.
Yeah. Including crossovers, but it was 600. Like, it was a big show.
Damn.
But smoothly run, like great production. It was all around great. They had pump up food backstage for competitors got off stage. I didn't make it past men's open past 6 p.m. But Even though there, they still had it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So my wife does prejudging and was like in the mix from like top 3.
Okay.
We weren't sure because they kept moving the people and it was a split center and that they kept moving like, like juggling. So you're like, there's no one they haven't moved. No one's like dead set center.
Yeah.
So, and then our coach was like, yeah, I don't know that I'll have you winning. We'll just have to see. Like, I think I top 3. And this was for this was for Masters 35.
Okay.
This was for novice and open didn't have her centered like at all, like maybe top 5.
Gotcha.
She ends up winning novice, winning masters,
Let's go.
and placed, I think, 4th in the open.
Hell
And
yeah.
though obviously we were going for gold, right?
Absolutely.
After prejudging, she was like, man, I don't like this, blah, blah, blah. And then she won the trophy. It was like cloud 9. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
I was like, because I'm still competing too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I win masters, win my class, lose
go.
overall. So I qualify for nationals. She doesn't. I'm not sure how this is going to go, but like it was her show.
Yeah. Because you were just doing it together.
I just joined her journey.
Yeah.
So it was about her, and I should be off my feet. I'm doing my husband duties over everything else because I don't stress. Like I've done 15 shows. My first one was in 09.
Bro, that's when I graduated high school, brother.
And I graduated in 08. So
let's go.
I was a 19-year-old competitor. I did 4 shows in 19. But yeah, so like I've been there, done lots of national shows before. Haven't had any great successes. 2018, I came back after 5 years hiatus, did a show in 5.5 weeks, prep, best ever looked, hung it back up. I was like, I don't know. I was backstage. People was like, yeah, I've been grinding for 20 weeks. And I was like, yeah, 5.5. And I was like, don't say that out loud, you idiot. These guys are dying. And you're like, meh, my feet hurt so bad backstage. And I was like, what am I doing What am I doing this for? This is stupid.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to win a pro card. Why am I doing this? Well, then when I won that and went to nationals, I got first call outs at nationals. And then funny enough, I ended up placing 11th while I got first call outs when the tops, they called out 7 people. Either way, so I got first call outs and I was ecstatic, right? Like, yeah, I'm going to win, but like, I just got to get the first call out. That's the glory of it all.
Straight up, bro.
And then I'm competing in open. There's no masters at national. So then I talked to some people like Dom Kuza.
Nice.
And some other guys. You should keep going. You should do like a master show. I think if you show up like you did here, got a high likelihood. Mm-hmm. So that gave me some confidence boost. And I was like, all right, North Americans. This is my coach, Taylor. It was like, just do North Americans. He's like, it's in September. You got a full 9 months to prep. So I was like, game on. I started that first cut for the flash show at 217.
Okay.
I'm like currently, I was 227 this morning, 8 weeks out. So
what are you,
209?
I would say 209. Yeah.
209. So I got to get done 209, which I don't think is going to be an issue. I got 18 pounds to go. And I'm still holding a lot of water.
And you've been traveling. You've been going. You know what I mean?
This will be my first weekend in 12 weeks. Will not be on the road.
I was going to say,
so I've been traveling for 11 weekends in a row while on prep. Now, in the middle of that was a hiatus. It was a training break, but I went and hiked 75 miles in the Swiss Alps.
Yo.
So,
oh my God.
Yeah. So that was a 7-day trek where we hiked 12 miles a day. So basically it was like tons of leg work and cardio, but I've been nonstop moving. And then I've got off this weekend. Then I've got Chicago, USA's Tampa. And then I don't travel anymore, but I've got the Texas Pro and I'm speaking at Cameron Cheek's event here local as well.
Let's go.
And then North Americans. Yeah, we're on grind season now, baby.
That's
so I get it. Like, man, that's so true though, about having that person that does the show and then you get beat and then it's like you hang it up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but it happens.
It is, bro. And I've had some people, man, where like, they demonized their local show. They went up in there and just ripped it out of the park. And then they went to nationals and like got second call outs. They didn't do good. And then all of a sudden, bro, they just drive the car off the road. You literally have it. You just have to get better. Like at the end of the day, it's like, well, what do you tell? Like I always emulate the guys the best in the world. I always bring Bumstead up in conversations because it hits a lot of these young kids. I'm like, you want to look like the GOAT, but you won't put 10, 15 years in the game though. It's like, I want you to understand that. You think Tom Brady just walked into the field on the NFL and was the man. It's like,
He sucked.
yeah, it's like
He
you
didn't
don't.
he didn't get drafted high.
No, bro, that's what I mean. If any of you people can understand, if you can take a loss and use that loss is actually going to probably cook so hard in that motivation to drive for that win, bro. Because I literally, dude, when I got off that stage, I had that 254 number. I was going to throw it in the trash. I'm like, you know what I'm going to do, bro? That number's now in my gym bag. So every time I grab my headphones, I stare at that number when I'm in the gym. Because every day I'm going to remind myself of what it felt like to watch that show. And for me, man, I'm like, I stand on, I can't sit here as a coach and preach these things to my clients. And if they don't win and tell them like, listen, you can go win the next show. You just got to be a little bit like, how do I do that and not do my own? It's like, you know what, man? Now the coach is not just sitting on the sidelines. I'm in the game now. And now I'm just going to show y'all like, I got to get better. I have a great shape. I have a great frame. I just have to fill it out. That's all, man. It's a beautiful thing at the end of the day when you have a client and you have somebody that's just acceptable to change, but it is a very hard thing, bro, because losing is never what we want, especially people like us that it's like you said, bro, like we're going for gold, bro. Like we're not here to just shake hands and have that 5th place medal and be excited. We're happy we got called.
Yeah. If I don't win, it would be a heavy disappointment.
Exactly.
You're like, why are you doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a lot of things I could ask, like, why am I doing that right now in my season of life? But I look at it from this standpoint. I'm working with coaches who are trying to build a business to the next level while trying to stay in shape, while trying to be a husband or a wife, father, whatever it may be.
Yep.
So here's essentially what mine looks like. I have 2 events in-house every single month. I've traveled the last 3 months every weekend in a row. I'm on prep while also posting 6 times a day on Instagram, while also trying to be the CEO of a company of 29 employees managing 350 clients. If I can just do half of that, you can make a post on social media and stop saying you don't have time. If you want to be somebody that it's looked up to, it's like, do something worthy of being looked up to.
Amen.
Like, be the tip of the spear.
Mm-hmm.
Stop being the excuse leader. Like, look like a coach, act like a coach. Because I feel like this. If the guy that you pay to help you run your system looks better than you, that says a lot about you.
Yep.
We need to rise our standards of who we are as leaders if you want anybody worthy of leading.
Mm-hmm.
No one wants to lead sheep.
No, man.
Like, I want cream of the crop. And so I've seen people be inspired from the 6 posts a day or doing the prep or doing the things. It's like that makes somebody, they'll be like, hey, I see you doing it. I'm going to raise my standard. I'm going to raise my awareness, my level of intention.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen it, and it's been really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Because nowhere can you say, I can't do that to me and use that excuse.
Can't, bro.
And that's what's cool about all this journey. I've done this. Like, I chose to do a bunch of hard things all at the same time.
Literally.
Not on purpose.
It just happened.
I said yes just one too many times.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just circumstance. But in the day, like, it's my choice. I figured it out.
That's it, man.
I'm not concerned about anything other than just doing my best I can with what I got.
That's it, man. Yep. Because
nowhere does can't or won't come into the category.
There's so much stuff that's gone on in my life the past 4 months, man. I mean, all my close people know of all the craziness. I've lost somebody in my life that was like an older brother to me. I've left a job that I was at for 8 years that I was supposed to retire. I've had passings. I've had things happen in my life. And I'm just like, how easy it would have been, bro, to just be like, I ain't doing universe, man. I'll go to the next one or I'll compete last year. It's like, no, bro. I signed up for this. I'm going to see it through. I'm going to still come and bring my best, which I'm very happy I brought my best that I've ever looked. But it's like, no, man, like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if there's 90 things on my plate. I'm still going to get it done. And you said the same thing, man. Like that speaks volume for the people on my team that say it's hard or I'm tired or I'm hungry or like, yo, man, it's hard to get to the gym. Like I worked 8 hours. I get to the gym and I take 2 hours of my day to make it happen. I work till 1 to 2 in the morning. I try to get enough sleep so I wake up the next day so I can get started again. But who am I sitting here telling excuses to? Nobody, man. If I'm going to sit here and be the leader and pulling the train, then I need to make sure that I need to elevate that self. Because the only thing it's going to do, bro, is it's going to make everybody that's on the train, it's going to turn them up. It's going to make them better. And it's going to even make people better that I don't even know that follow along with the process. What's my excuse? Like, I don't got an excuse. Like, if he's doing it, like, then I can do it. And I think that's the beautiful thing, bro. It's like, there's been a lot of lessons that I got out of this. Even though it hurts when you get yourself beat down and you take an L, it's like, listen, man, like, I've been winning in life a lot. I had to get beat up a little bit. Well, at the end of the day, it's like, I'm just going to come back better. Like, the only thing you did was just spark a fire in me that like might have been a little bit lit. It's like, nah, man, that shit's back to burning now. I love this sport, bro. This sport is a hard thing because you can't sit on the bench and still get a Super Bowl ring if everybody does well. That doesn't work over. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
this sport's built my life, man. Like bodybuilding and fitness, it's built my life. It's built everything of who I am. And I'm like, at the end of the day, man, I wouldn't trade this for the world. No matter how hard the beatdown is, it's the comeback's always the beautiful part at the end of the day anyways.
That's it. So,
Yeah,
man, tell me something that a client has taught you.
A client has taught me how valuable a person is by how much they can care for you. I've literally do a lot for my clients. Sometimes clients can't really pay and I still coach them. I help them with supplements. I help them with my time. And to be honest, any good coach out there, you all know, and you watch this and I say this, it's true. You're not just giving them a diet. You're not just telling them how to train. You become their counselor. You become their marriage counselor. You become that light in that dark tunnel. Like you become somebody that you do. And I never really realized how important that is for people. As I got into coaching and the more I built these relationships and built these pieces and had moments like this, you really realize the time that you invest in somebody is just become so super valuable at the end of the day, where the dollar value is just a dollar value because you got to get paid for your service. But I don't care whatever I make a month, man. Like that feeling of when this happens or the feeling of watching a client win on stage, watching that person's true happiness and the fact that you've literally engorged yourself in them, you invested your time into them. And it really shows how much two people can do when they actually invest in each other. I think that's one of the biggest lessons that I've learned. And that's why I try to invest myself super hard into everybody, whether they're going to be coached by me for a month or they're coached by me for 10 years. It's that investment which has taught me big things, man. If somebody's going to invest in you, brother, and you can invest back in them. I've had some of my clients, man, like I know it's random, but like the investment is actually paid off in my personal life. It's helped me in different avenues of my personal life because of the relationship that we've actually built, have actually flowed into just personal. And some of my clients that I have now, man, like they're family, bro. Like these people that I have become family. Like two of these young kids on the wall, they're my brothers. Like, yeah, they both Spanish, but they're my brothers. Like, I love them kids with all my heart. They're a brother I've never had. So at the end of the day, man, like doing coaching and this whole thing, all the clients I've got to work with really show me what it's like to that return favor of true investment in people. It really has.
So where do you see your coaching going at in the next 5 years from now?
So in 5 years, man, I hopefully have, hopefully we can 5X these cards. I hope I can be across all those divisions that I want to be in. But in the next 5 years, I've never really had a goal because, you have the coaches in the industry like, Hani, Chris Aceto, like a lot of the OGs, it's just them. And then you got people like we were talking about, you got Atlas, you got Camp Jansen, like you got these camps that have other coaches underneath them. I think where I'm going to be in 5 years, I would really love to make RMP something similar to that. I'd like to have at least 2 coaches underneath me, 2 or 3. I definitely like to have both sides of the spectrum. I'd like to have a female and a male, whether it's 2 males, 2 females, whatever. But in 5 years, man, I would like to be in a position where I have more pros on the IFBB level. I also hope I have at that point in time, I'd like to have me some IFBB Pro wins so I can put some pro trophies in this bad room. But at the end of the day, in 5 years, man, I want to just be more of a well-known coach. I want to be across the industry. I want RMP to be more well-known, domestic, but also be able to touch in the international world. So in reality, I'd say in 5 years, I like to be global and I like to have at least, 1 to 3 coaches at least underneath RMP and build out more of a team at the end of the day.
I think you could build out a team quicker than you think.
I agree, bro. One thing that's always held back, and like I'll say this to you, and I know I'll get your opinion on it. I felt as if I've had the ability where I could have taken some of the people that I've had from scratch and I could definitely bring them underneath me as a coach and I could have them start to build their coaching out and I can be now their teacher and I can build them in the business and everything else. And I can instill things with what I do at RMP and what I'm known for. I want to instill that through this coaching platform with the level of care and everything of what we do. For some reason, man, there's just been a piece of me where I feel like I can't build a coaching team until I'm big enough in the coaching game, until RMP has a stronger foothold in coaching. So to me, I always thought like I need more pros, I need more wins, I need more overalls. Like I need to feel more established as a coach, I guess you could say, to before I bring people on board as a coach. Because I would like to just be in a position where I'm just that more well known and that more of
Sure.
exposure. So when I bring a coach on board, I have the ability to funnel people to them and be able to, hey, if you're going to stamp RMP on you as that's your coach, this has the validity that comes with it. That
Well,
was
let me
always,
ask you a few questions here as we dive into this little mini mastermind real quick. So tell me, what level does that look like?
I
What
don't
does
know.
more established look like? How do I define that?
I guess in my eyes, it's a good thing when you say it, because I'm like, does 5 more pro cards make that a thing? Or is that
Do you
just my,
need 15?
right?
Do
Like
you need
that's
150 clients?
right.
Do you need to have people lose 1,000 pounds for your validity enough to be able to take the next step? Like, what is the next step? Because view it from this standpoint. If we switch directions, and when you look in the mirror, have you ever thought, I have enough muscle? I'll be happy when I weigh this much. I'll be happy when my body fat is this. Or if you looked at your bank account and said, I'll be happy and I won't need another dollar if I make this per month. This
Mm-hmm.
is perfectly fine and content. No, you're not a person that has the settling mindset or being complacent.
Yeah.
We can be content, but not complacent. So the idea here is that your entire likelihood of who you are as a person is somebody that strives for greatness. So you're not able to put a number on what is enough because your core nature, there is never enough. That's our
Hell yeah.
downfall.
Yeah.
So sometimes our own joy and happiness. Being aware of it allows us to say, hey, let's look how far I've came versus how far I have to go. Few key words there. Look how far I've came. And it's not how far I have to go, it's how far I get to go
Mm-hmm.
or I want to go. There's a difference between how we word that. And so for me, I look at it as, okay, so let's put the pencil to paper. What makes me valid enough to have a team? Is it income? Is it amount of people? Is it amount of pro cards? The truth is, you don't have an answer for that because we haven't thought about what makes it valid enough. It's just not good enough for us. But it's like, but what is good enough?
Mm-hmm.
And so this is where we have to actually start to get very clear on, okay, so what are the KPIs we're trying to attract and reach? And the truth is that, is it that it's valid enough? Or is it that we feel that we're good enough? Because I think the real truth is that we never feel like we're good enough to do the thing because we're
Yeah.
already striving for better and I can always improve. And when I improve, I'll do this. But that also pushes this if and when fallacy that never comes true. So joy, happiness comes from how far we've come, not how
Mm-hmm.
far we still have to go. So my suggestion to you is that I don't think that you need to hit a validity standpoint to hire another coach that represents your brand and your purpose well, because there isn't a such thing. It's, did you find alignment with somebody that you love and you think would be a great asset to the team? I don't have to have a certain amount of XYZ to bring that person on and work side by side with me to help continue to change lives.
Correct.
I don't have to do $50,000 a month in sales to help bring on somebody else to help change lives. I don't have to have 17 pro cards to be good enough to have somebody else come underneath me. So when I say you can do it sooner than you think, you could get somebody tomorrow that would join the team. You just
100%.
have to be open to having the conversation and then saying, I can do that now. I don't have to wait to make that thing happen. Essentially, it's like, we're good enough right here. Are
Yeah.
there certain things from a business perspective to be smart about to win before you make the decision to do the new thing? Yes, of course. However, if somebody is just coming in and there's no requirement that I have to get you X amount of people per month, they can start tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's just setting the expectation up front.
It's a very good way to look at it, bro. Because I mean, you said something that just hits home every time. It's like I realize that all the time, man. My lovely better half. I know she like wants to bang her head against the wall sometimes because the like just use the business of the cookies, like, and then look at where we are in a year. And I'm like, I thank God every day for just blessing us with just the ability. And then what do I do, bro? I'm like, if this is what we're doing, we can go do this. We've already are here. Like, like her mom works for her. She's got a full run business. We get to be together in this. We get to do something. And it's just like, I'm over here like, well, shit, bro, we get the house. I can go to 2,500 cookies. Then I can go to 3,500. And for me, bro, it's like, I actually never sit in the moment. The only time, and it always happens. And this is something I always say, and all my close people know, when I get done a show, I get my one moment. It just depends on how far I drive from the show. If it's Pittsburgh, I got 4 hours. If it's anywhere else, right, I got a little bit of time. That is the only time, man, that I literally enjoy the win, because typically shows are on Saturdays. I wake up on Sunday and I'm right back to taking care of all my clients, and we're right back into a cyclical pattern. So like my level of enjoyment of victories and success is always so fragmental that like I never actually truly appreciate where I've come, what I've done. I'm always like, what's the next thing? Even if it's a loss, like I got my ass kicked on Saturday and I'm like, okay, cool, bro. Monday's day one. I'm going right back on plan. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's the next thing. You know what I mean? Like I told you, like I had the ability to buy my dad's house, and it's like, to be honest, man, it didn't even hit yet, even though I'm in the house, because I'm just always thinking of like the next thing. And you hit it on the head, bro. It's when are you going to be ready? What happens when you fill your wall of pro cards? Like, do you think that's going to be ready? Like, are they going to be like, well, how many pro cards does RMP have? Does it make sense for us to join? It's like, no, people just look at what we're doing, what we're creating, what we've done. It's just like, they're not looking for that validity. And I think at the end of the day, it's my own personal validity. And
Of
like you
course it
said,
is.
we're
You're your own worst critic,
all day, brother, all
right?
day. Yeah.
My job, I think a lot of times, is to help you understand perspective of where you've come, where you're at now, and where other coaches are at in comparison.
Yeah.
Where you're at now, you'd love to have been at 10 years ago.
Bro.
When we view it from that perspective, I struggle with taking compliments and taking wins as well.
Mhm.
But I've gotten really better about it in the last year, because as I get older, I realize that like every moment, every day, that I'm not trying to make it the best day ever versus just a grind sesh. Like I can give a grind session and be like, that was a really great day. Not like
Yeah.
today sucked, I had to work so much. Like
Yeah.
it's a blessing to be able to have that opportunity. But my suggestion for a lot of coaches that are saying, hey, or business owners, that's like, hey, I struggle with taking a moment. I struggle with taking compliments and being grateful and like celebrating all the little wins, not just the big wins. It's like, man, if you'll take a weekend once a month or every 6 weeks as a gratitude weekend, it's really a good idea to go to 45 minutes, go stay downtown for 2 days
Yeah.
in a hotel. Just enjoy it. This is like separate yourself from work. Spend some time with some friends. Like purposely don't talk about business. Like just kind of step back and just soak it in. And then review everything you did the last 6 weeks. All those micro wins are what build the big ones. But if you only talk about the big ones and then you eat shit and get third call outs, you have nothing to celebrate because you didn't celebrate all the small wins leading up to it.
Yep.
Because how many days did you win to get on the stage, right?
Yeah. Would have looked like shit.
So it's like how many
terrible.
times did we win but we didn't celebrate it?
Yeah.
And so how many moments could we have taken gratitude in and thank God for like, man, what a great opportunity, what a great day. It's like, how to make today the best day ever. But if you'll take small moments, and it's like, this is what a week vacation is for a year. But it's like, that's tough. It's hard to celebrate a year in a vacation.
Mhm.
But I can celebrate the last 30 days
Oh yeah.
because I have enough time in a short amount of window to count up all the wins. I can go through my pictures and see, oh, I forgot I did that. And I did that and I did that. It's like, soak those in for a night and then back at it.
Mhm.
So it's like, that's just one thing to keep you like present versus always focus on future.
Love it. Love it.
So traveling is my creativity. So I've had more ideas over the last 3 months than I've had in a long time because I'm traveling.
Hmm.
When I'm stuck inside the office or I stay inside my bubble, I stay in that monotony, creativity dies because I work when I'm here. I don't get creative while I'm here. If I'm
Mm,
not working because I'm not at a computer, my mind still goes, but I'm thinking about creativity off. I see somebody doing this or I see something like that. And so
I like it. I got to, bro. Because listen, trust me, my better half definitely needs some vacation time, and she'd be on my ass
I heard that.
for sure.
Well, dude, how long have you been with AR now?
So shoot, I've been with AR. I would say I'm fresh in the game. So I would say almost like 4 or 5 months.
Okay,
I would say like very fresh. Yeah, I would say like probably I would say 5 months max. Yeah, I haven't been with you guys for
cool.
a full half year yet.
And so, what was one thing that you hated to do before you signed up with AR?
I almost would say like I didn't really hate anything. I think everything like what I was doing with how like I onboarded clients and stuff like that. I think all that was easy, but I was missing the pieces that make it easy, if that makes sense.
Ugh,
Like
yeah.
so like one of the best things that like I mean I love it a lot is just the fact that like we've built the onboarding process with me to now be in a position where when clients come to are interested in joining me, it's like there's that piece where now you can click on a link. Now there's a video of me already talking about what I do, how I coach, everything else. Like there's already a beautiful intro to it, to where maybe somebody clicks on my page, they're like, I don't know if he what he does, or I don't know if he coaches women. They just don't know. So like I feel like I was missing out on a lot of opportunities with bringing clients on board at the end of the day, just because of those things. Now that like I was jumped on with AR, you guys made that whole procedure like just absolutely super, super easy. It takes so much time off my plate to, not just getting the client to onboard them to even just look at what I do, how I do it, but even the fact of like now when they come in, they can click, they can pick their time, they get a free call, they set it up. The whole AR system itself is reminding them when it's coming, the providing them the links. It's my virtual assistant. It's literally absolutely somebody there that I get to literally piggyback off of me. That's an extension of me, which saves me exponentious amount of time. And I think at the end of the day too, I think it allows me to grab that client when that client is in the motion of joining. It allows me to grab them compared to like, how we do something like, oh, you know what? I was going to buy something, but like, I'm okay. Then you want to come back and you're like, I'm okay. It
Yeah.
just allowed that whole process now to be so easy for me, to where now I can do what I fully love. Onboarding a client's great. There's two things I love. I love meeting new clients and I love coaching. AR literally comes in. It's like, cool. You love doing this. You love doing this. Cool. We're going to fill all the slots in between the things that you don't really feel like doing or that take your time. We're going to fill all them slots to line you up so that way you're good to go. And that's why I say it to Liz, who's my, my pretty much my rep, my account person with AR. And I tell her all the time, I'm like, listen, girl, I got so much stuff on my plate. A lot of times it's hard for me to sit there and like if a client DMs me, sometimes I just don't see the DMs because like I'm getting DM'd from just multiple different angles. So I might just not see that message. Now a client can come right in, man. Like I had a client the other day, hey man, I'm just looking to join up. I'm like, do me a favor, bro. Hit my link, go into the link, schedule on my calendar. And that way I can literally meet you. We can video call. And then that way I can see if I'm a fit for you and we can roll right from there. It's like, bro, that beautiful piece that I never had. AR just came right in. And like I said, bro, it just fills the gaps. It's amazing. It's
Do
amazing.
you feel like it made you more professional?
Oh my God. 1000% made me more, professional. Because even for me, like, how I've always done coaching and everything else, my professionalism in coaching is top tier. But to get to that, you got to get through this. So it's one of those things where I feel like now having AR behind me, it literally holds validity to me now. Oh, wow. So like I click on his thing, it takes him to a page. Oh, wow. There's follow-ups. Wow. There's a Zoom call. Like it holds more in terms of, it gives the professionalism in a space where there's a lot of coaching in this industry that really isn't professional.
Mm,
So it allows me to almost have that little step up above everybody,
yep.
To, bring the professionalism on day one before the client even wants to join.
Did you have a hesitation before signing up with AR?
Yeah, I did. I did. I absolutely did. Because one, there's a bunch of other people that are in my DMs telling me about, hey, man, I know you coach, but we can grow you to six figures in 3 months. Right. And there's also some people that try to do what AR does, not calling names, just saying. But in reality, there's other people that are in the DMs. So you never really know what's true and what's valid.
Sure.
And at the end of the day, like I seen AR and I was like, well, one, I don't really know what this is. Is this a group that does marketing? Is this a group that manages my coaching step, like my coaching client roster? I'm like, I'm not sure. And the cool part is one of my good friends, Chris Pfeiffer, was of course with you guys, and I seen him in the AR thing, and I was like, "Yo, bro, what is this?" He was like, "Listen, man, just look into it. Schedule a call." He's like, "Just look into it." He's like, "I promise you, it's not a gimmick. It isn't crap. Just see what it's about and see if you like it." I was like, "All right, man, let me see." Had a call. Thought everything sounded great. I was like, wow, this is going to save me some time, but also this is going to give me that professionalism to start on the front end of the business, which I really, really need. Because also, what people don't realize for me, like I said, like pro cards are great, local bodybuilding shows are great. But to really hit other people in like the lifestyle market and these
Hmm.
high ticket clientels, there has to be a level of professionalism. It can't be like, hey
Yeah.
man, I coach, shoot me a DM. It's like there needs to be more validity to it. So once I got into it and then literally like Chris talked to me a bit, had a great call with Dan. It's just literally, man, like I feel like AR is just really just giving me a piece of the puzzle that I didn't really have with coaching. It just gave me a backbone to be honest, man, it just helped the foundation of the house be that much stronger.
And so, what's been your biggest win? Was it just from your point, the professionalism? Did we have financial wins?
So I never did this. So it's kind of like hard to go back and forth. But in all the years of coaching, like I said, like I've been coaching since 2015, but 2017 is when I started. I've never ever did what everybody, I shouldn't say everybody, but 90% people do. They'll raise their hand on Instagram. I'm now accepting 5 clients only. That's my thing. I've never once posted that I'm now accepting clients. I've literally built RMP organically off of just what I do, what I produce, and everything. I've never, ever posted about accepting clients. And once I got into AR, I'm like, well, you know what, man, it's time. Like, it's time to tell people that I'm accepting clients. It's time to showcase that I'm a coach and just do it more than anything. And honestly, bro, between the timing of jumping with you guys and doing what you guys do and helping and what you provide, and then, excuse me, and then actually posting about it. What I get, I grabbed 13 clients in 10 days. It was absolutely incredible. And that was across the spectrum. That was from guys, that was from girls, that was from not even here. I have people now in Texas, I have people in Arizona, I have people in Ohio. So it was really cool to be able to, be able to post about it, be able to showcase it. I'm telling you, man, like, with AR, it just really put me in a position where, like I said, I now have a professional piece. And I feel like now, like, I just more so look like a coach more than ever, not because of wins and not because of my reputation, but because, like, literally, man, I have the front end of the business that's just better inside and
Yeah.
out.
Have you done our resign bonus or our scholarship yet?
I have not. I have not.
You should run those plays.
I would love
They're
it. Yeah.
really, they're really good plays. The scholarship is one of those things to where, say you get 100 applications, we typically convert around 25%. I can't say that results are XYZ guaranteed or whatever, but typically it's around 25% of that. So you get like, if you got 100 applications, you get 25 new clients. Get that set up ASAP.
Done deal. Done deal.
And so 13 new clients meant from your roster, that's a pretty good chunk, especially just in the 10-day window.
Yeah, that was huge, man. That was actually kind of super crazy because I was working until 3, 4 in the morning to like get everybody essentially done and get them integrated over. And that's why now,
Yeah.
man, I used to only work on Sundays for clients all day, but now it's in a position like I work Saturdays and Sundays to be able to split up the differential. And now I'm getting into a position where I'm doing people during the week. I mean, these last 3 weeks have been absolutely ridiculous, like moving from house to house, competing.
Yeah.
It's been a mess, but the cool part is now, man, is like I have a specific goal for how many clients I've always wanted to hit. Like I've always wanted to hit 75. 75 was like my first like goal because I always wanted to put coaching in a position where coaching makes enough money for me that if I ever wanted to step away from one of the other main jobs,
Sure.
that I could be fully okay with coaching and then still have all the other businesses that I could kind of still pull streams from. Because my clothing business, it's like I pull a little bit from it, but that money goes right back into put more into the clothing. My supplement store, I use that as my 401k. The cookie business, I literally help my beautiful self. I mean, my beautiful better half. I help her. I don't take any money. I don't collect any money. I just get my free cookies. And then at the end of the day, man, I want to make her,
Yeah.
six-figure plus entrepreneur before anything ever comes to me. So I always wanted to build coaching to be an absolute massive revenue stream for me.
Yeah.
Is if it ever counted back on it, coaching and everything is always what I wanted to do. So 75 was kind of like where I wanted to shoot. We're not there yet, but we're running towards it, man. That's the goal.
Well, I'm excited to get there because I don't think that's too outlandish, and it's definitely going to take 10 years. It's
Yeah.
definitely going to take 5. I think realistically, 90 days, you could probably like churn and burn.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so.
I
It's
think
just
so.
putting the right marketing, right strategies in the play, right? So you got the right software. Now we just got to match the marketing to match it.
It's like, and
Yeah.
listen, man, it's just like you said, like, when you look from the outside in, it's like you said to me when you see me at Universe and you looked at my Instagram, you're like, hey, bro, question. You got pictures of pro cards. Put it in your bio. Like, put it in your bio. Say less, Mike. I'm putting my bio.
Yep.
So I left there and I put that in my
That's
bio.
that's one of the things that I teach at the workshop. Basically, talk for an hour and a half on messaging is what's missing. How to set bio, how to do pin posts, how to create different types of content, setting the structure so that you're attracting your ideal client through the right content and sending the right lead magnet. I call it the trifecta. Definitely something that is key is building out like the copy, not just pictures or
Yeah.
videos on our page. So
Yep.
if somebody else was in your shoes making your income, what would you tell them from AR perspective? If another coach was doing between $10,000, $15,000 a month, what would you tell them if they were thinking about using AR?
If you want to make more than 10 to 15K, just have a call with Dan or whoever's over there and get signed up. Because listen, at the end of the day, you took a chance of being a coach. At the end of the day, you took a shot in jumping in a very, very clustered of an industry and you took your shot at it. And if you're already making money, you're already making revenue, then what's taking another shot? Because at the end of the day, like you said, 10 years ago, I wish I was here. Now, what happens if 3 years ago I had AR? I don't know. So at the end of the day, being in the position where I'm at now, I realize like AR it's a simple price that you pay per month to completely could double your business. You're paying a small toll to get to the promised land is how I look at it. In a position
Yep.
where if you're literally doing what you need to do as a coach, this is a place where you can be with other coaches, other high level coaches, other high level entrepreneurs that are in this group of a community. And honestly, there's people that are doing 15K, 20K, like numbers that Mike are telling you all. And I want to be one of those people. I want a plaque on AR's wall. And at the end of the day, I just want to tell y'all, take a shot, because the beautiful thing is like, there ain't no crazy commitment. You ain't locked in tone on this, anything. It's like, just take a shot, man. I took a shot and I love it and I'm staying. So I'm ready to be here and, get ready to have my first year with AR in, another 6 months. But for anybody that's doing business, out there doing business, like I said, it's real life-changing money. AR is going to have that piece of that ticket, bro. I really do believe.
I appreciate that, man. And based on the numbers we kind of talked about before this actual call, you
Yeah,
already get a plaque. You just got to submit for it.
that's it.
So
Yeah,
I'm excited to get that out there. Excited for have you come down here and sign it in person here in Dallas as well, man. We just want to say thank you for coming on. Appreciate your time, energy. It was great to meet you at Team U as well. Looking forward
absolutely.
to seeing you maybe at Tampa.
Yes,
But dude, if there's anything we can do for you, as always, let me know. I'll let your account manager Liz know. And dude, I
help.
appreciate you coming on today, man.
Thank you for building AR, brother. I appreciate you right back, bro.